Morning.
Morning.
It's just gone 8 o'clock. Here with Zach. See how we get on. There's a deer right there. See the cherry. Use the camera to be able to see it. Just to the left of it, there's 2 deer. One's got a really nice head on it. Got it. If we can't go up there to the worst, I think we'll push up that way. If anything, if we just creep along here, see what happens. Luckily we've got stealth on our side. No one can hear us. So other than not managing to get that on film because Zach was just viewing it.
Mr. Sulky.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of hard work went into that, and all wasted. Thanks very much, Zach. Mister, I know how to record. I'm in the filming industry.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, here's your stunt man. Don't let him use a camera though. Gah! Perfect shot really in terms of the ground going up behind it, so there's no danger of the bullet going beyond, you know, going anywhere other than into the ground. So we range found it at about 150 metres. So nice range. Fortunate because out of the 4 or 5 of them that were there, it was only this one that don't know why she decided to stop and not follow the others, who all sort of pushed a bit further back into the undergrowth. It's a good thing for me.
Captain Grumpy over here, whinging about not recording. Well, you're on film now, mate. Ungrateful man.
Yeah, Zach, you're right. I'm sure this is exactly what the people want to see. What I want to do is just see what sort of age this deer is, and you can do that by looking at their teeth. And obviously with young deer they'll have less teeth, so you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teeth, so we know it's not a fawn. So then we're going to look at the 3rd tooth and see if it's got 3 peaks, which it hasn't, so we know it's at least 2.5 years old. And then the next thing we'll do, we're just going to have a look at the enamel on this 4th tooth, and if the enamel, basically it's to do with the colouring. So when it wears more, this bit on the top here will be whiter than the rest of the other edge. So you can tell from that this is not older than 2.5. So we'll go back to this too. So we'll go by that age. So this is nice doe, 2.5 years old.
Well, it was great footage. I'll let you know that. It was so good. I literally used the rifle in on the deer, focusing on that because it was a bit of a ball ache, and I was like, perfect. And I looked at it and I was like, oh shit.
Even check video as well.
Got a thing when you check. too busy focusing on trying to focusing.
It's a great big red blob that comes up and it's recorded. Go on. Yeah. Reload. Alright. It's a misfire. You chest it. As hunters, we strive for a clean kill. Sometimes that means if the opportunity arises for a second shot, we'll take that to make sure the animal is cleanly and humanely dispatched. Wind's coming across, so I'll go right down there anyway. And that works better then. If I see anything on the way down there, I can have
Not chasing it, not take me out of it because it's silly, ain't it?
You've got terrible hair as well.
It's bad, isn't it? Fucking out there, isn't it?
Evening guys, this is my friend Connor. We're checking out a bit of his ground, see if we can get onto some bucks, and yeah, we're going to split up and go either way, so hopefully we won't shoot each other, and we'll come home with some with a prize.
That's what we can do.
Yeah. Remembering where he said to go now. I couldn't quite believe my luck. Sat in front of me was a fox. She was quite a big vixen, and she didn't seem to realise that I was there. Initially, I thought I might get a fleeting glimpse of her disappearing off into the brush, but she sat there completely unfazed. The wind was in my face. Although we were there for deer, I wasn't going to turn down the opportunity at this fox. So we got a small herd apparently, a small group of them in this little bit of woodland. What we're going to try and do is Connor's going to go in, stalk into them, and either try and get into a position that he can shoot, and if they bump, I'm going to have to be watching to see if I can get a shot on them as they get away. So if they pause out in the open, ideally over here, but preferably not right in front of the house because the owners aren't keen on seeing that, but slightly further round or straight down here, basically The wind was blowing straight into our face, so Connor had a great approach to the deer, which according to him were only about 20 yards ahead of him. Unfortunately, his view was not clear, so he was trying to get into position and trying to wait them out to see if they would move into a position where he'd be able to get a clean shot. Unfortunately, the deer weren't playing ball and they started to move away in the other direction, making it more difficult to see the deer. As Connor was now out of sight, I concentrated on waiting for those deer. If they got bumped out, I was going to be ready for them. So I was waiting and watching, hoping that whatever was going on in that undergrowth was going to end up with me getting a shot. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But on the plus side, I did see a nice roe doe grazing her way across the lawn. Although Connor managed to get a shot, he didn't manage to connect. So unfortunately, no deer on this occasion. But it's lovely to see roe out grazing, looking well. As they're a native species, I like to encourage them on pieces of ground that I shoot. If you enjoy our videos, like, share and subscribe, and give us a follow on Instagram at Bucking Around TV.